Hey guys, this is Steve, or Chrasilis as you may know, and today I'm going to be starting a new series called Dungeon Defenders for Dummies. Yeah, I know, real original in the title there, huh? No, but really, I haven't seen many Dungeon Defenders videos that explain everything that a new player may want to know. Now, veteran players are going to probably look at these videos and laugh, and that's totally okay. You know, they're veteran players. They've been at this for a while, and they knew that stuff. But to the new player, some of the stuff may not be as obvious as you think. You might, get unlucky and click on something. Chances are you may have even clicked on something. You may not even understood what it did or whatever, and that's totally okay. It happens to all of us sometimes when we start a new game. So I'm here now to explain all those things and hopefully save at least somebody out there the headache of all these little things. And today, in this episode of Dungeon Defenders for Dummies, I'm going to be covering the Tavernkeep, one of the most basic and core features of the game that has some not so obvious abilities. So, first of all, I'm not even going to cover the pets' weapons or armors, because truth be told, that should be obvious. Like you come in here and you see those categories, you click on them, and you can buy the gear that's there. But a special feature of the shop that is not explained to players right off the bat is that the Tavernkeep restocks its gear mostly based on the last level that was cleared by the host. So if you go out and clear a level on easy, the shop will usually be stocked with low-level items. There may be some high-level items in the mix as well, but typically it's going to be lower-level items on easy. Whereas by contrast, if you've done something crazy on Nightmare Hardcore and you come in here, there's a chance of finding some really good and even shop-exclusive pets. And that's the only way you can get some of those pets, at least to my knowledge thus far. So you might want to keep that in mind. Always check the Tavernkeep after you've cleared a level just to see what he has. Now, the important part here is the services. First of all, I'm going to explain exactly what Respec Hero is for the true noobs out there, because some of you may not have ever played an MMORPG or any other game that even has the term Respec. I don't know. There may be people out there like that. And you may not even understand exactly what a Respec would do in this game. But for those of you who are truly new to this, a respec is literally a character reset in a certain sense. You get any skill or attribute points back in any game that has a respec, typically. In Dungeon Defenders, it does exactly that. If you're level 100, for example, you're going to get all 985 points that you've spent from those levels refunded to you, and you can then reallocate those stats. And it's a great feature because you may not want to play DPS anymore. Maybe you want to be a tower character, and that's fine. You can. It's totally possible. You can do whatever you want. So that's a very useful feature. But be warned that as soon as you click it, if you have the mana, it automatically puts you into respec mode. You can't cancel it. There's no confirmation box or anything. That's one of my small gripes about this, is if you're a new player and you click this and you don't know what it does, or even if you do know what it does and you're just looking to get some more info about how it works, no, if you have the mana, it's just gone. That's it. The same with all these things on this page, except for Generate Mana Token. That said, Rename Hero does exactly what it says, and so does Generate Mana Token. Generate Mana Token is a little special, so I'll tell you guys right now that the mana cap per character, well, I guess per account, is 2 billion banked mana. But you can then store mana in the form of mana tokens by clicking this box. And when you click it, it'll ask you the amount, and you just put that amount in, and it will send a mana token directly to your item box. You can then later sell this mana token right back to the bank for the exact amount that you bought it for, and there you go, more mana. That's how they implemented a broken mana cap in this game, although I don't really understand why they didn't just change the number, but I don't know. Whatever, it is what it is. You have to use mana tokens, and that's how you do it. So, the last thing on the screen is the XP bonus. Now, as a new player, I remember personally thinking to myself, well, what does this actually do? Does it give me, is it a percentage? Do I get a, 20% bonus to XP for a round? Is it like X amount of waves? Like, what is it? What does it do? And I wasn't paying attention to my XP bar really, like the numbers of the bar, when I just started. I kind of just went through my levels, and as I leveled, I didn't really pay too much attention to that because it kind of happened when it happened. You know, I didn't really have to stop and look at the numbers. It didn't matter because no matter what, the game was going to move at the pace the game was going to move at. But no, I later found out, a lot later actually, although it may make me sound a little bit more like a noob than I want to, I finally found out that it just gives you a flat refund of experience. Well, I don't think I want to call it a refund, but a flat bonus. So if you click the button, it just gives you experience. I don't know what the exact percentage is or what the rate is, but it gives you experience. Like if you have, 100,000 experience until you gain your level, maybe it'll give you like 10,000 experience or something. And it's a very useful thing if you have the 70,000 mana spare to do it. If you're struggling and you want to get an easy, leg up to get that next level quicker or whatever, it's a great feature. And especially later on when you need millions and millions of experience to gain a level, it is like completely vital. I don't know anybody who levels without using XP bonus post, level 80, I guess. So that's all there is to that. And on the left-hand side, well, all that's the same stuff that's in the Forge. As a matter of fact, the Forge is just incorporated to the Tavern, just on this left-hand side. But the one feature that you'll see here that's not in the Forge is the Hero Shop. Whoever the host of the game is, this button at the Tavernkeep will always open their shop. And if you're the host, you can do all kinds of basic shop stuff. I mean, I guess not all kinds, but you can click on an item and you can change the cost. Like, I can go right there and I just set the price of that item to $1 million, but then I can set it back to 0. And it's that simple. And when you do that, people who are in your game can then buy your items, as well as you can buy the host's items that are in their shop. And they even have a built-in AFK shop feature, which is right over here. And it's that simple. You click the Enable AFK Shop button, you can leave the game open overnight, go about your business, go to work, go to school, whatever it is that you want to do, even just minimize the game and do something else. You can do it, and it will keep your game open, and it will put it up in the public shop section of the game list, and people will join your game, and your shop will pop up on their screen, and they can browse your shop while you're gone. You can just make money while you're gone. It's a built-in feature, and it is great. It is very important in this game, especially these days with how expensive certain items get. And one last thing I can touch on in the item shop is to remove and add items from your own shop. To remove it, it's as simple as clicking on the item from the Tavernkeep and clicking Remove from Shop. And then if you want to add an item to the shop, you just click Item Box and you click Move. You click the item and you click Move to Shop. It's that simple. See, the item was added. It wasn't. Yep, there we go. And that's it, guys. It's really that simple. I hope this video has helped somebody out there, and I mean, I know a lot of you probably think a lot of this is very trivial, basic stuff that means nothing, but from my own experience, I wish I knew some of these things earlier on. Even though they're very small things, I just wish that they had been completely explained to me in the game early on, and it would have sped the process of certain aspects of the game up for me, I think. And maybe it will for you too. At least that's my hope. And if not, well, thanks for watching anyway. I hope it wasn't a complete waste of time. And I hope you guys have a great night. Like and subscribe if you want. You have no idea how much it helps. YouTube channels. It helps a lot more than you could ever imagine. And thank you for your time so much. It means a lot to me. Goodbye.